Hey guys, Teresa here. I apologize for the format of this video. This isn't usually my way of recording things. I'm still working through my website stuff, and I will be attending Rhinebeck this weekend, and after that we will be back to getting some CMYK play on. But I had a good teachable moment here with dye, and I wanted to share it with you. So enjoy this quickie, and here, take a look at this. All right, so here's a good teachable moment. How to know when your dye is messed up. So in front of me, I have the mixture for my slate colorway. And this was the first one I mixed up. I put the exact same two colors in. Silver gray and platinum is what makes up that colorway. So as soon as I started mixing it, I knew something immediately was wrong. You see this right here? It will not mix. I've been mixing and mixing and mixing, and it's just not mixing. So I went and got the dye, right? Silver gray. It's two different lots. And this was the lot that I mixed that first batch with, and this is the lot that I mixed that second batch with. This looks right to me. This right here, that looks right to me. That's how that dye should look. Something is wrong with this batch, and it is causing the dye to do this thing. If your dye does this, do not use it on your yarn, because this clump will show up on your yarn. And I think I fell victim. I didn't realize it. There was a few batches of for the Rainbow Connection shawl, there was a few batches of the slate that came out weird, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and I think it was because of this dye. As you can see, the second batch I did with the better dye, it's not nearly, it should have a little bit of that, but something is very wrong here. So I will show you the yarn that was messed up. I have some of it in my office upstairs, but I just thought this was a good teachable moment for those of you that have been following along with my dye tutorials on YouTube. I thought this was a good teachable moment. So I'll show you the yarn. So I poured the better dye in to the pan, and I just want to show you, there was that little bit of that grit on the spoon, but once you get it in and you really give it a good stir, there's none of that. It's perfect. This batch is going to be perfect. And yeah, I'm going to be getting rid of that dye. It's well beyond the point where I could return it, which is kind of disappointing. But yeah, just if you ever mix up a dye and it does this, something is wrong. Because I mean, there are dyes that are a little harder to get mixed, but this is bad. See, we have a nice, like semi-solid, mostly solid gray. This is the slate, and yeah, that dye was just no bueno. So I wanted to show you what the bad dye did to this yarn. So this is slate, and for the most part the shade is the right color, but because that dye was bad, these black spots showed up. I couldn't figure it out until I went and mixed that dye again today. These skeins aren't unusable, and I'll probably list them in the treasure chest. They just, I don't know if you know this about me, but especially when it's a kit for a pattern, I am like really super picky. I am like really super picky about how the yarn looks when it leaves here. So I redid them all with the other dyes, and they were perfect, but it was really frustrating because I have like 12 of them that I'll need to be listing. So that's what I wanted to show you. I hope you enjoyed this teachable moment, and I will see you very soon. Have a good day.